Good evening. This is Random Team 1 presenting our embedded project. The aim of the project is to help the blind and the deaf people communicate with each other through our text-to-speech and voice-to-text techniques, which we are going to show you now. Before we dive into details, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nabil Sami, and now I'm going to show you how our code works. First, we include the BitVoicer library, and then we include the liquid crystal library for the LCD, and then we initialize a new object of the BitVoicer serial class, and then we indicate which pins connect to the LCD, and then we define a data type of type byte, because that's the type that we use in the BitVoicer. And then we serial begin 57600 is the baud rate that we connect to, and then SED.begin 16 and 2, which means 16 columns and 2 rows. That's the size of the LCD. And then we print hello world. That was just for troubleshooting. Next, we get the data from the BitVoicer using the getData method, and then we include a few if conditions. First of all, we make sure that the data type that we got out of the BitVoicer is of byte, which is that we used in the BitVoicer. And then we check for the entries that we used to, we defined a few sentences and we gave them their equivalent in bytes. So we use if conditions to know which one of the sentences. We use the byte data to know the input that we got, and then on the first column, second row, we print exactly what was inputted with our voice as we speak into the computer computer microphone. Sorry. And these are the cases of sentences that we defined in the BitVoicer app.
My name is Ahmad Ashar, 54-8279. My part simply is about putting the LED into the Arduino. So the LED, we put it into resistor over here to control the brightness of the LED. After that, we connected the 4 pins to the 4 data pins, and here is 2 pins enable and the reset, and the 2 power from the Arduino connected here to the resistor, then from the resistor to the power of the LED. Also, and after all of that, it goes to the code. Wasn't my part actually, but we contributed a little bit to it. So BitVoicer sends a serial to the Arduino, and the Arduino sends it to the LED to display what we are saying. That was my part, and thank you very much.
My name is Muhammad Assam, and I will talk about BitVoicer. BitVoicer is a voice recognition software. First, you set the data table. We write each sentence will contain in our sample. Then we decide the type of data that we will send to the Arduino. We could choose between strings, integers, characters, and bytes. We chose bytes as it was the easiest way to connect to the Arduino. Then we go to preferences and set the port name, the port that we connect the Arduino to from the laptop. Also, we set the baud. We set it to 57,600. Then we decide how many databits we will send to the Arduino. We chose 8. We modified the confidence level to 40 to be easier to accept.
أنا اسمي أحمد عبدو، هشرح البارت بتاع التكست تو سبيتش. هي دي السماعه اللي احنا شغالين عليها، موصلينها ببان بالجراوند وبان 3. الكود اللي احنا شغالين عليه هنا بننكلود اللايبرري بتاع تي تي اس، وبنعرف ان هو تي تي اس 3 عشان هو متوصله بان 3، وبنعرف السيريال بياخد البورت ده اللي هو البورت بتاع السيريال مونيتور اللي هنا اللي هنكتب عليها التكست. باخد الكاركتر اللي دخل، بناخد الكاركتر اللي دخلت في كاركتر سي، وتشيك اذا كانت لو الكاركتر دي نيو لاين بخلي البوزيشن، بزود البوزيشن عشان ينزل لاين تحت. لو مش نيو لاين ببرنت لاين عشان ينزل سطر تحت ويسي، وبدوس تي تي اس دوت سي تكست عشان يسي التكست. بس كده.